created um, the strategy document. So this is something similar to that. So when we create a social media marketing plan, we include the objectives, the target audience, platform selection, content strategies, and then later on we have the performance metrics also. But then when we do our objectives, then we define what we exactly need, the KPI. So it can be something as more rich. It can be something like more conversions, or it can be something like we want people to see through our content, like the percentage seen should be more. Okay, so I will. We already have discussed all of these points. It'll be good if you guys just go through it later on. I will share it in the group. So the what essentially we are doing is we are setting goals, just like the strategy document that we did, and then we are understanding our audience. We are defining our audience, who our audiences are. We are choosing the platforms where our um, target audience spends most of the time, and then we are creating a content strategy. So we are trying to personalize the content for the type of audience that we have, and we are defining the content pillars. Then we are doing the budgeting and measuring it comes on the by and by. Okay, so what we are doing is we are creating a Google document first, right? So it can be your Windows Word also. So let's call it almost out of okay, social media marketing strategy. So this is another page again. At first, what we do is like we are setting the goals, or for the this of the class, let's just go to. So we have the objectives, which are the goals. This is similar to the previous document that you created. So you can also work it out with that as well if you want. So there's platform selection, there's content strategies, and performance metrics is where measuring KPIs and doing data analysis. Okay, that's a lovely music going on the background.
Asante mzee. Ariko amazi cyakokotiriye hapo. Ibrari ko. Mutori.
Okay, Arafat, can you please mute your microphone? Okay, I'm muting from my end. You can unmute again when if you have anything to share. That was a good music, by the way. Okay, so we have goals, then we have target audiences, then we do platform selection, then we have content strategies. So content strategies is where we personalize um, the content for the audience. Let's go one by one. Then it will also see that these are like steps. These are like a staircase. This is like a ladder. So one step at a time, one after the other. So at first we set our goals. So goals can be to this is where we set our KPIs. Uh, we have like to goal is say can be brand awareness, can be to have more sales, to can also be to make announcements for engagement, can be conversions. Conversions essentially it's like sales itself, but then it's like turning interested people into buying customers. Or in more technical term, we call it turning leads into buying customers. So it's like lead conversions. It's lead conversions. Okay, so and there can be similar by chota mota like here there's some other goals as well, but we'll just keep it at it. Goals can be brand awareness, and so the target audience can be say we define the target audience or who the customers are, what they define maybe who they are, what they do, and even sometimes we also have to what they eat, when they sleep, when is the best time to reach them on social media. And all of these questions also we have to like define. We have to define with whatever we have, all of the information that we have. Then we do platform selection. Platform selection is maybe Instagram, maybe TikTok, maybe LinkedIn. We don't do in every platform. We do as many platform as we can, but then because we also have to be active. We don't want people to try to reach us in those platforms, and then since we are not active, we have not seen their messages or not being able to reply to them. So that one again, it works negatively. So we select those platforms where we are active. LinkedIn, maybe X, this is Twitter, maybe YouTube, and hence I'm just using maybe like we have to select where, etc. It can also be Dribble, it can be Reddit, and all those. Okay. So then we create the content. So now we know By the time we create the content strategy, we know who our target audience is. We know what they do, what they eat, what they sleep, what they like, what they dislike. So if the product or service is targeting teenagers, and then our target audience is um, boys and girls who are of a very young age, who are like teenagers like you guys, then maybe we'll have platform selection, but something which teenagers uh, they usually serve, they usually get access to, and the content strategies will include trending things to attract them, and then to connect to them. So content strategies we say, for example, trendy topics for teenager targeting brand. Okay, so it can be anything. So what we will also do in content strategies is essentially we will divide it into different topics. Maybe frequently asked questions will be one. Maybe uh, how to do certain thing. Maybe if it's say it's a t-shirt brand. If it's a t-shirt brand, then there can be frequently asked questions as how much is the price, how durable is the fabric, how um, breathable or comfortable is the wear, how trending it is, and all those things, right? Like there can be, or like how to order, where to order. So all of this can be like frequently asked questions. If delivery is available, then there can be a lot of questions like this. So in there can be a content type. So basically we break down the content type into defined categories, right? Then maybe how to. So how to say in t-shirt we don't, okay, in t-shirt maybe we can do like we won't have too much of how to but essentially how to videos are like in say in digital marketing, but it's how to the extension that we saw, how to install a particular extension, how to do it, how to do a particular task, and all those. So then say I'm just keeping it little bit more brief, and then we are saying like category two. Okay, let's say uh, styling content. This is the how to that, and let's go how to content. Then we also have we will of course have marketing content, but we don't want to keep pushing only marketing every time. Then people will think that we are spam, and then people won't have anything to receive in that group, in that social media. Then we can also have, say, educational information based content so that people are learning something from it, maybe trivia, etc. We can also have trivia in another category if it's important to that brand, and then we can keep on breaking the type of contents that we'll be doing. So with this, then we have in the content strategy, we have the platform selection. We know what time our our target audience is available in those platforms. So once we have selected the platform, we will also decide on the posting timings. Say which date, which which day, what time. So maybe we decide that we will post on Mondays usually. For if it's a teenager band type, then they are of course on the internet and social media. If it's the working people, then Mondays are usually busy. They are back to work and all those. So Mondays are usually busy, and Mondays evening maybe Mondays evening, or we can also do it like maybe skip Monday entirely, and then we keep Tuesday, say after Tuesday evening, then we do Wednesday evening, then we Thursdays again from Saturdays they will be going for weekend. So then again Thursdays they are usually busy. They don't want to spend too much. They want to like complete the task. I'm saying in terms of working professionals. So this is why we need the behavioral pattern. We need to study and observe the behavioral pattern of the target audiences depending on what we are trying to sell, and then it's important to us to know whom we are trying to sell, who they are, what they do, and things like that. So that since we know what they are, who they are, so we are finding the effective timings when we can post the content, and everything is targeted and stitched together. So Thursdays we are say omitting, then we have a Friday evening because they are going to maybe from Friday morning itself we start posting because they are going to make their plan, any last moment plan. So we can also keep Thursdays, maybe Thursdays evening if they are trying to make any plan, then from Friday morning to midnight, then we do Saturday and we do Sunday, say. So in here we have one, two, three, four, five, and six. So we have 6 days that we are posting, and then if we are going ahead with that, the usual postings are like 4 posts in a week because we also will need time to create the content. So these are the days when we can, like post it. So we are doing one post on Tuesday, then say we will omit on Wednesday, then we keep Thursday evening, then Friday we are doing one post on Friday morning, and then we are keeping Saturday for any last moment plan, and then on Sunday we are omitting that on Sunday also. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. These are the timing, and then we will also specify 5 p.m. If we look at the timings, then it's also what time we are studying the behavioral pattern. So we also do research what time most teenagers log into social media. So this is a research Pew Research Center, Teen Social Media and Technology. So YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, teenagers, and then among national concerns, there are the timings. I think percentages of US teens 13 to 17, they ever use the following apps and sites: 14, 15, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so 15 is like almost constantly. They keep on checking, but the major bulk they will come from time to time. So this is daily visits almost constantly. Then there are researches like this, right? Like, so we have to go through the research papers and then the timings also. We can find it, but then now since we have AI, it's much more simpler with AI. It will go through all of the researches like this, and then it will give you a AI overview. Teenagers most often log into social media throughout the day with significant use in late afternoon and evening hours, particularly after school and before bedtime. So bedtime is usually 9 or 10. So from 9 to 10, that time for if we are targeting teenagers, then particularly after school, school is usually after till 2 till 3. Certain institutes have till late evening also, so 6 7 5 6. So that timings, so we specify the timings that we need and say we are selecting 5 p.m. 5 p.m. And then Friday morning is like, say we are doing like 8 a.m. or maybe 12 p.m. So this is afternoon, and then we are doing at say 8 a.m. Right? So the timings have been decided. We have decided the platform. Say we are doing on Instagram, TikTok. We also have the content strategies. Have broken down the content type, what type of categories we'll be doing. Then what we do is we create a Google Sheet. So say we have the content, and then we have the copy. We have the platform. We have the posting time. Okay, so
Somewhere I'm going to welcome me. For me. I go on with the Rara. Avoid more again. I'm going to come.
okay, so we are doing this, and then From here, we have the FAQ, how to marketing content, educational trivia. So we will select from here, say we are doing FAQ, one of FAQ, then one of, say, trivia, and then say marketing content, then say we are scrolling back to educational content, then we are doing, let's go back, we have how to, then maybe we are doing how to content, then maybe we are doing marketing again, and then like that, like we are sort of creating a plan, and then we will create a plan for at least 1 month, 1 month in prior, so that we can keep on posting it on time and with this with the intent. Okay, Arafa, hello, Arafa,
tó àbí.
hello, Arafa, are you there? Arafa, are you there? Can you hear me? Please reply. Okay, please mute your microphone. Yes, thank you. If you have any questions, you can ask or like put up a hand or just let me know in the comment section, okay? Okay, so then we are doing what is copy and what is content. Content is what goes in the post. So say this is we have the category type and then we have the content, and say we will create another column. Let's call it content type. Say frequently asked question, it can be an image, trivia can be a reel, marketing content can be an image, educational content can be say an image as well, how to can be a reel, marketing content, this one can be a reel. Then we have the content. Content is what goes inside the design. So the image will say because it's a frequently asked question, the content will be how to order, how to place an order. Maybe that. And then the copy is what goes with the content. So this is inside an image. Or the content can also be like this, uh, image of a team with a play card in hand, written how to place an order, and and the answer is written below the play card, maybe on the play card itself, as uh, maybe you can order on, so Amazon, maybe eBay as well, maybe Alibaba as well, like that. Okay, so this is what. So then we have the copy. Copy is the description of what goes. So the copy will be how to place an order. Okay, learn how to know how to place an order, or maybe okay, let's make it a little bit more interesting. Uh, are you trying? Do you need this link? And then maybe we put up a link there, xyz something.com, etc. .com, and then we also put the hashtag. Hashtag is like maybe company, maybe brand, then maybe we say um, team power or something like that. Like we keep the hashtags less, and we do say maybe place an order. So this one, it's going in the description. This is going inside the design. And then we have the platform. It's Instagram, TikTok. Okay, it's since it's image, I'm not sure. I haven't used too much of TikTok, but then since it's Instagram, since it's image, we will stick to Facebook, Instagram, and maybe we do threads. Maybe, yeah. Maybe we can also do on Pinterest. Okay, but since in the document we have already decided that we will go through with only two or three, so we will keep it here. And then we have the posting time, which is Tuesday evening 5 p.m. Tuesday evening 5 p.m. We have Tuesday evening, Thursday evening, Friday morning, and Saturday. So it's see, Thursday evening 5 p.m., Friday morning 12 p.m., Saturday 8 a.m. And we are just, you know, maybe we just keep a row here so that we know that a verb, it's basically we are cycling it. So this is week one, this is week two, this one will be week three. Okay, no, this is week two, this is week three, and this is week four. So this is 1 month content plan, right? Then we fill it up all of this beforehand. And when we have the design, convert to table. It looks a little bit more better this way. So when we have the design, all of this, then what essentially we do is we share it with the team. So we will share it with the designer, or if we ourselves are the designer, then according to this, we will create for one week, show it to the client, get it approved, and then in business.facebook.com, for at least for Instagram and Facebook that we are doing, we will go to the planner, and then in the planner we will upload it according to the date that we have, right? In the planner we will the designs we will upload it, and then Facebook Meta internally, it will keep on posting the post time to time on the definite and defined time that we have, right? So that's what it's the workshop for today. You have to create this, and then both the document, the social media marketing strategy document, it's similar to the document that you have created before. So this is not going to be a very uh, difficult task, I'm sure. And then you have to create a content planner for 1 month, depending on your content strategy. So this was supposed to be a class work, but then since there's also network issue, I think, and then less students, some students also have some issues with the fees and all, I see. So what we will do is you all can just um, like complete it, and then you can share it to me in the group as an assignment.